Swiggity swoo, how would you do, guys? This is Powerhouse Panjam, and I'm back again, guys, with another episode of Pokemon Showdown Sessions. Before I go any further, guys, can you please leave a like or even subscribe to the channel, only if you want to, though. It makes a huge difference to my day, and I hope you guys actually take the courtesy to do that. It takes a few seconds just to like the video, and if you want to subscribe, then welcome to the channel. Also, guys, I am being a bit quiet because I do actually have family members sleeping at the moment. I'm really sorry for this, but I will try my best to be to have a adequate voice for you guys to hear. So let's get straight into it. We are using the brand new team consisting of Mega Charizard Y, Venusaur, Cresselia, Greninja, Mamoswine, and Conkeldurr. So a really cool team. There are quite a few unorthodox Pokemon in there. Mamoswine, Conkeldurr, I guess normal Venusaur is quite unorthodox too. As you come up against a team consisting of Zapdos, Breloom, Cresselia, Kangaskhan, Heatran, and Azumarill. So you know what, we can do with this team. Conkeldurr straight away does a real good job of my opponent's team. The only Pokemon it does have trouble with is that Azumarill as well as that Cresselia. But apart from that, well, even the Breloom can sport. But apart from that, we should be alright. So I think Conkeldurr would be a really good Pokemon to bring here. Straight away, I can see that Cresselia does a really nice job. So I might actually bring Conkeldurr and Cresselia in the back. I want to open up with Charizard here. Charizard does a really good job of just like, sweeping through my opponent's team. And to be honest, I want to open up Conkeldurr as well. The chance of my opponent opening up with this Breloom here is a small chance. Sorry about that, guys, I just got interrupted. I need to be a bit quieter, I'm really sorry, but I'll try my best to have an adequate voice for you guys. So as I said before, I am opening up with Charizard Y and Conkeldurr. Cresselia does a really nice job here, so I might have to open up with Cresselia here. And for our last Pokemon, Venusaur might actually be a suitable option. Obviously, you can start Sleep Powdering stuff, Giga Draining, but the only thing that's in my way is that Heatran, of course. So, now thinking about it, my Greninja might be a really good shout here. Can Gunk Shot the Azumarill, Low Kick, the Heatran and Kangaskhan. It can, well, Gunk Shot, Rock Slide, or even Ice Punch the Zapdos and Cresselia, and it can Ice Punch the Breloom, so Greninja would be a really good shout here. So we do open up with Conkeldurr and Kangaskhan. My opponent opens up with Zapdos and Breloom. Wow, good play. Okay, so straight away you can definitely Heat Wave here. I think that Breloom's definitely going to go for the Protect. That would be probably the best option for my opponent, as obviously a Mach Punch crossed with a Heat Wave will actually take it out. So I'm going to Mega Evolve here, go for a Heat Wave, so I'll go for the, as well as go for the Ice Punch onto the Zapdos. Yep, as I said before, Breloom does go for the Protect, which was a nice prediction. We do get the burn on Zapdos, which I guess is nice. He does set the Tailwind, unfortunately, but we do get a nice Ice Punch off, which is really good for our victory here. Zapdos gives our team a little bit of a problem, so having it gone is actually a really nice. It's really nice for us. So my opponent brings in this Kangaskhan here, slightly worrying. To be honest, I don't think there's any problem with me just going for an overheat here onto the Kangaskhan, as well as actually go for a. I guess I could go for an Ice Punch onto the Breloom, but instead I'm going to go for a Drain Punch onto Kangaskhan. So hopefully, okay, so he fakes that Conkeldurr here. Does he double up into it? He actually doubles up into it, which is incredible for us. I do get the overheat off, and it actually takes out Kangaskhan, which is really good. Straight away, just with these two leads, we can tell that we are actually on our way to victory, which is really good for us. Here I'm going to Protect with Charizard just to try and stall out this Tailwind. Obviously, he did set up last turn, so not next turn, but the turn after that, that should be the end of Tailwind, which is really good for us. As I'm actually going to go for a Mach Punch onto the Breloom. Breaking this Focus Sash is actually going to be really important for us. Unfortunately, my opponent. Okay, so I wake up, which is even better. Mach Punch does a humongous amount of damage, as he does go for a Spawn to Charizard. He does set up a substitute with Heatran, that's fine by me though, because this turn we can actually just go for. We can actually switch on to Cresselia here. Cresselia should do a nice job, as well as right. We can go for an Ice Punch onto the Breloom. I think this Heatran might Protect here. Okay, so he sends Cresselia to sleep. That's fine. He goes for a Heat Wave. So he misses Cresselia, but he does get a crit with Conkeldurr, which is actually like really weird because although it was a crit, Heat Wave did like almost nothing, which is really good for us. This turn we can actually just go for a Calm Mind. yeah, we're going to go for a Calm Mind. We do have one turn of Guaranteed Sleep, unfortunately. As I'm going to go for a Muck Punch, taking away the substitute, which is really good for us. As my opponent just goes for a Heat Wave, good play by him. At this moment in time, he's sort of just got to take advantage of Heat Wave. Luckily for us, though, we do have this incredible Greninja in the bag. If we had any other Pokemon different, we'd have a much different game, but you know what? Greninja's actually coming through, which is really good for us. Here I can just go for a Moonlight, as well as actually a low kick onto the Heat Round for victory. So as we can see, low kick does take it out, and that's actually our first win of the day. That was actually quite an easy 3-0. The ladder is updating, so I'll just let you guys know on what's happening. We were 1536, we moved up to 1555, and my opponent was a 1550 rating. He's moved down to just under 1500 to 1496. So really good game, thank you for that. As we go on to the next battle, I'm really enjoying this team. For me, it's real different because I find that Battle Spot is a lot different. I mean, Battle Spot on the 3DS is a lot different to Battle Spot on Pokemon Showdown. I'm not sure what it is. I always play better on Showdown. I'm not sure it's because I'm recording and it's forcing me to make good plays, because otherwise I wouldn't be giving you guys quality content. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. As we do see a team consisting of Kangaskhan, Landorus, Heatran, Sylveon, Amoonguss, and Cresselia. Okay, so nice team by my opponent. Looks really good. To be honest, a bad lead for my a lead that wouldn't be bad for my opponent would be that Amoonguss Heatran, or even like something like that Sylveon. So I gotta be a bit careful. Sylveon does give our team a lot of trouble, so we gotta try play around this. I'm really tempted just to open up a Greninja Mamoswine or oh, the only problem is that we have no Taunters on this team, unfortunately. We're gonna have to try play around this. So, right, in terms of the lead matchup, right, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just gonna think for a second what we can lead with. Right, I'm going to open up Charizard Venusaur here. That seems like a safe lead. Obviously, if we lead with Landorus or Kangaskhan, we can double protect, get rid of that, and we should be fine after that. Cresselia, how do you do? Nope, not very well. Greninja does really well on the back. And to be honest, so does Mamoswine. So we're going to go with those 4 Pokemon. Hopefully we can pick up a victory here again. So, as he opens up with Kangaskhan and Cresselia, okay. So what we're going to do here. Right. Straight away, to be honest, I just want to go for the Overheat and Sleep Powder play. To be honest, I'm going to go for that play. Overheat onto Kangaskhan, and then as well as a Sleep Powder onto Cresselia. No, you know what? I'm going to have to double protect here, definitely. But if this Cresselia sets up a Calm Mind, then we're going to be in for a bit of a trouble. But you know what? I'm going to Mega Evolve here, protect with my Charizard here, as well as protect with my Venusaur. As he switches out into Heatran, good play by my opponent. Not much we could have done there, but oh well. Oh wow, Trick Room, nice play. I did not see that coming, in all fairness. Right, we're in a real tricky situation here. We have no way of beating that Heatran. Right. Right here we're going to have to overeat that Cresselia. Right. To be honest, Venusaur has to go down here. Right, I'm happy that we're learning this though, because so yep, Heatwave takes out Venusaur, unfortunately, for our team. He goes for a Psychic with Cresselia, doesn't do as much as I thought it would do. We do get an Overheat off, which you know, right, something to look out into the future. It's definitely Trick Room Cresselia, so we gotta sort of like build a team to beat that. As we're gonna go for a low kick onto Heatran. So he goes for a Heat Wave, doesn't do too much. Goes for an Ice Beam on Greninja. We should get a double knockout here. We do give Heatran a Flash Fire boost. Oh, I didn't overheat, did I? Oh no. Okay, that doesn't matter anyway. So here I'm going to protect with my Charizard, and I'm also just going to Rock Slide here. Miss. No. Okay, well that's fine. He goes for a Psychic. That's pretty mandatory. I do bring in Mammoth here. Here I'm just gonna have to go for a Heat Wave, as well as an Earthquake. Trick Room's last turn is right now, and we did protect last turn, so we can't really stall out this out. So he does take it. Yeah, he gets a double knockout there. So well played by my opponent. He completely 4-0'd us. Wow, we really got that handed to us. I gotta watch out for Trick Room for now on. Maybe put in a Pokemon that can deal with it. A taunt user would be really nice, like Gengar, but we'll just leave it for the time being just to see how we go. He was a 1549 rated player, so he was quite high. He's moved up to 1570. As we've actually moved down the ladder, I didn't actually see where to though. Conkeldurr would have been really nice in that matchup against that Heatran, but then again, Cresselia gives us problems. As we come against a team consisting of, wow, Meowstic, Malamar, Gardevoir, Aegislash, Rotom Heat, and Scrafty. So we're going to have one more battle for today. Hope you guys enjoy. Right. So, who does well here? Cresselia doesn't, in all fairness. Conkeldurr sort of does. Can start knocking off stuff, which is nice, I guess. So Conkeldurr should come. To be honest, I don't have much trouble opening up with Charizard and Venusaur as my leads. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Or even Greninja, to be honest. Now, we're going to lead those two. We're going to have Conkeldurr in the back. And for our last Pokemon, go Greninja. So, obviously, Mammothswine not getting the choice, as much choice as you'd think it would. But to be honest, that's not always a bad thing, which is nice. Here I'm going to Protect, as well as Double Protect. I'm going to set the Sun, which is really nice. He does Mega Evolve to Mega Gardevoir. He doesn't go for any sort of Protect there. Gets for a Fake Out to Charizard, as well as... Oh, more Trick Room. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, we just fell for this as well. We're going to go for a Heat Wave here. As well as a Giga Drain onto Meowstic. So we're going to we're going to go for Overheat. How did I not see his Trick Room? Honestly. I bet you guys were screaming that out at me as well. Yeah. So. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Another interruption. It's getting quite annoying. I do even have a notice outside my bedroom saying not to come in, but you know, parents are parents. Okay. So we're gonna have to pretty much just try and pick out victory here. So we do oh, he does switch in Scrafty, good play by my opponent. Gets for a Hyper Voice, yeah, it's gonna take Greninja down to a Sash. Okay. Get the Heat Wave off, does Diddly Squat, even misses Gardevoir just to have Salt in the Wound. Then misses the Scrafty, you know. Right, here I'm going to Protect as well as switch onto my Conkeldurr. Go for a Protect with my Charizard. Fakes out Charizard, which is nice. Goes for a Hyper Voice. Don't take out Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr with the big... Right. So here I'm going to go for a Heat Wave as well as a Mach Punch onto Gardevoir. If we can somehow take out Gardevoir, which we can't even go close to. We actually could have had a chance. Okay, so we do survive. Okay, we get a nice crit on the Scrafty. Yep. So Twisted Dimensions turn back to normal, which is real good for us. Here we can obviously just... Oh, we've lost Sun now. Right, I'm going to overheat Scrafty here. You know... Right, I'm going to overheat Meowstic here, as well as go for a Rock Slide. Okay, so he switches out. Good play by my opponent. Goes for a Rock Slide. Doesn't do too much. They do have Light Screen up, so yet again, can we get the flinch? Obviously we can. Ooh, so that's good for us. We're going to go for the same play, Overheat, and... So we can go for Overheat as well as another Rock Slide. we're gonna flinch our way to victory. Get the Overheat off, nice. Okay, no, we can. Okay, that was pooey. Okay, yeah, he brings in Scrafty, you know. We're gonna Protect here just to see if we can stall out, you know, some Trick Room. I actually want to see how much we do to Malamar right now, so I'm gonna go for a Heat Wave just to see how much that does. Does absolutely nothing. Get the burn. No. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we did lose the second battle, third battle as well, so we only got one victory today. Really disappointing from us. First game we played really strong, and then Trick Room just, picked us up and threw us in the bin. So I'm really sorry for not recognising that, guys. I will play better in the near future. It's getting late. It's around 10:15 at night. So yeah, we need to play better. We are now down to 15-18 rating, which is really, really bad. But oh well, we can pick up victories and start winning. So thanks for watching, guys. Go check out more content. And for now, Pancham people, goodbye.